Ever wonder what separates the brave from the hesitant? Keep watching. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Nelson Mandela. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Nelson Mandela. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Winston Churchill. Courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. Brené Brown. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. Eleanor Roosevelt. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. E. Cummings. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. William Faulkner. Courage is grace under pressure. Ernest Hemingway. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Bravery is the capacity to perform properly, even when scared half to death. Omar N. Bradley. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. Albert Einstein. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. To not dare is to lose oneself. Soren Kierkegaard. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. William James. Have enough courage to trust love one more time, and always one more time. Maya Angelou. Sometimes the biggest act of courage is a small one. Lauren Raffo. It takes courage to stand up and speak. It takes even more courage to sit down and listen. Winston Churchill. Without courage, wisdom bears no fruit. Baltasar Gracian. Fortune always favors the brave, and never helps a man who does not help himself. P.T. Barnum. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Lao Tzu. Courage is like a muscle. We strengthen it by use. Ruth Gordon. One man with courage makes a majority. Andrew Jackson. Courage is not living without fear. Courage is being scared to death and doing the right thing anyway. Chai Richardson. A hero is no braver than an ordinary man, but he is brave 5 minutes longer. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The secret to happiness is freedom, and the secret to freedom is courage. Thucydides. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. A. Milne. Fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. Susie Kassem. What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything? Vincent van Gogh. Courage is the price that life exacts for granting peace. Amelia Earhart. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Anais Nin. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. J.K. Rowling. The greatest test of courage on earth is to bear defeat without losing heart. Robert Greene Ingersoll. Courage isn't about knowing the path, it's about taking the first step, unknown. A coward is incapable of exhibiting love. It is the prerogative of the brave. Mahatma Gandhi. Great occasions do not make heroes or cowards. They simply unveil them to the eyes of men. Bishop Westcott. Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid. Franklin P. Jones. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality. Aesop. Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Babe Ruth. Courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means you don't let fear stop you. Bethany Hamilton. True courage is in facing danger when you are afraid. L. Frank Baum. To live without hope is to cease to live. Fyodor Dostoevsky. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Buddha. A life lived in fear is a life half-lived. Baz Luhrmann. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about. Haruki Murakami. Scared is what you're feeling. Brave is what you're doing. Emma Donoghue.